Right now I'm here with four-time Mr. Olympia, Mr. Jay Cutler. And thank you for doing this interview with us. My very first question is, you've done amazing, unlimited, infinite number of competitions. What is the key to succeeding?
You have to have belief in yourself. I think that's the most important thing, and you have to have the confidence and obviously the ambition, the drive to always be better every day you go in the gym. And I mean, I was a guy that loved to lift weights, and fortunately I was able to take that to the stage and be the best on stage and become, world champion over and over, which is obviously a dream, but it was started because I was hungry to go to the gym every day and change my body.
Okay, thank you. My second question is, what do you think led Shawn Roden to actually win this Olympia title this year?
I think his conditioning was better. His aesthetics, his lines were better. I think his consistency of being there and knocking at the door. He's been second, I think, twice before. So I think for him, it was just about catching anyone's beatable on any day. And I think Phil Heath, although Phil Heath probably has better genetics, I still think Shawn was better that day, and it's the best man wins on the day.
With you going through so many competitions and competition preps, what is the hardest thing for you as far as competition prep?
It's definitely the eating. I mean, to maintain the size that I had when I was competing over 260 pounds, I had to eat a lot of calories, and it was 7 meals a day. And the consistency day in and day out, when you're only hungry for 3 or 4 meals a day and you're trying to eat 7, it becomes difficult. And for me, that was probably the biggest struggle, getting on stage and getting to that, through that 4 months of training for the contest where I'd eat so much to maintain my physique.
Okay, is there maybe one meal that you wouldn't give up even while dieting and getting ready for a competition?
You know what, my breakfast is always the same, and my breakfast remains the same. Even now when I eat half as much, my breakfast is a very large meal. It's my largest meal of the day, highest calorie meal, most carbohydrates I eat in the day, and it's the same breakfast for the last 20 years.
What is it, if I can ask?
It's about 2 cups of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 2 slices of Ezekiel toast, cup of coffee, and a bowl of porridge oatmeal.
Okay. I mean, food is the main thing when it comes to bodybuilding, right? It makes like 80% of what you want to be. And but supplements, everybody's talking about supplements nowadays, especially the people who start bodybuilding. What do you think are the main supplements that you shouldn't be skipping?
Definitely use like a whey protein, I would suggest. And obviously there's different kinds between isolates and concentrates and casein proteins, but I think a protein's always good. I would, suggest using, if you're trying to bulk up, a creatine supplement, which a lot of the pre-workouts and aminos have that. Amino acids, of course, is something, whether it's essential amino acids, which is super popular now over branched chain aminos. Carbohydrate starches are really good for training, intra-workout type products, which a lot of the pump products that contain agmatine or citrulline, something like that. I think those are beneficial. Some of them for me. I'm not a huge caffeine junkie, so I don't usually promote things that do caffeine. But if you're trying to burn body fat, fat burner is always great training for a competition, just not something you use year round.
Okay. And with you not competing anymore, how do you stay in shape nowadays?
I still train 5 days a week, and I still stay on a specific diet, and I love to train. I mean, that's something, like I said in the beginning, I loved working out. That's why I got into bodybuilding, and I continue to do that, even on and off the stage. I really enjoy my workouts, so I get up and do cardio every morning before I eat, no matter where I am. This morning I got up and did it here. I still eat at least 4 or 5 portionate meals a day, and I still get in workouts at least out of the 7 days, 5 days a week I try to train.
My last question is, I heard Jeremy Buendia saying stuff about like physique, the physique are saving the bodybuilding and everything. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it too. What do you think about? Do you think that bodybuilding is going the right direction, or maybe he's a little right? I don't know.
I actually made a YouTube video on it on my channel on Cutler TV about Jeremy Buendia defending what he said, because he's out there hustling. I have to give him a lot of credit, and obviously he retired after this Olympia, but he's going to do much greater things. I mean, he was kind of the leader of the men's physique, just like the Mr. Olympias do with the former champs. I mean, we're kind of still the ambassadors, right? So I think that the most importantly, the misconception with that is he's out there working, he's networking, and I think the fan following is getting really large for him, because not every guy wants to reach the unattainable physique, which is someone like myself or even Shawn or The guys that are competing into their 30s and winning Olympias into their 30s, no one wants to wait that long. So the men's physique category is definitely a huge stepping stone, or a place that people can compete and win at a younger age. It's a much more accepted physique, because obviously it's not the outrageous muscle, and I'm not having to pound 7-8 meals a day and overeating and becoming overly big in the off season. So I just feel that his real message about that was just, hey, I have a more attainable physique. I'm spreading the word that more people are following this. I don't think he really meant to take anything from the bodybuilders. But listen, let's be real. The bodybuilders stay home, they eat, and they don't want to do anything else. These men's physique guys are getting out there and they're networking, they're active on social media. I think everyone that wants to promote their own brand should be active on social media.
Okay, sir, thank you very much for your time. And